My name is Ben DeHondt. I am 22 years old and I weigh 164 pounds.
Okay, bud. Go ahead and tell people what class you're going to be competing in and what show you'll be doing.
I will be doing the Kuklo Classic in 3 weeks and I'll be competing in Classic Physique.
Okay, now this is your first show you've ever done, right?
Yep, it's my first show.
Okay, very cool. I'm going to have you start with going through your workout, the movements you did and what you like about each movement, and then we'll get into more of your background after that.
Alright, so today we did a push workout, which is chest, shoulders, and triceps. I started out with bench press, 1 warm-up set, and then 4 working sets. Then after that, to get a different angle for some variation for chest, I did 3 sets of incline bench press with the Smith machine. Afterwards, I went to the seated dumbbell shoulder press for 3 sets, and then I like to superset parallel dips with diamond push-ups just so I can target shoulders and then chest as well, and then get a even greater pump with the diamond push-ups at the end. After that, I did 3 sets on the shoulder press machine and finished it off my shoulders with I call it a shoulder matrix. It's 4 different shoulder exercises that picks apart each of the muscles in the deltoid and then just gets those on fire. 2 sets of those, and then a finisher superset of 2 exercises for triceps. One's overhead, so it gets the tricep when it's lengthened, and then the other one's a tricep push down, which that one gets the tricep maximally shortened.
Okay. So let's tell people a little bit about how you got into fitness and bodybuilding, bud, and how you decided to do your first show and everything.
So I got into fitness and bodybuilding. I got into fitness itself back in high school and started lifting weights after that. And then I started working at Game Changer Athletics for Bill and Stephanie Jones. And after working here and really starting to enjoy the environment even more, I was encouraged by Bill and Steph to consider trying a show, so I decided to do that a couple months ago, pre-COVID, and I planned on originally doing my show in May, but that didn't end up happening, so things have gotten pushed back a little bit, but we're still trying to pull it out towards the end of August. So.
And you're going to do the classic. Now, how did you play sports in high school, bud?
So in high school, I was actually kind of a weird athlete. I did sprinting for track, and I also ran cross country, mainly just to get in better shape and stay active in the fall. So that way I was faster in the spring, and I lifted weights as well when I was doing that.
Okay. So that's when you first originally started training, was probably for that time?
Yep, I started originally training. I actually took a weight training class in high school, and that's where I really got to experience weight training in a gym type setting, and then from there I just expanded on that once I got out of high school and continued with it because kind of my sporting running type things were done, so I kind of grew with that.
Okay. Go ahead and tell people a little bit about your education background, bud, and the field you're in and how you got into that.
So I graduated a year ago from Oakland University with a bachelor's in exercise science, and I am now currently 1 year into my master's in exercise science at Oakland University. I'm a graduate assistant there, so I teach 2 undergraduate classes in exercise science each semester, and I'm looking forward to trying to get some research and internships done there this fall so that I can graduate the upcoming spring.
And then you're looking at working your Ph.D.?
Yep, I'm looking eventually. The long-term goal is to get a Ph.D. I'm not sure what school yet or which mentor I'd like to look for as someone to guide me through that process, but that's the goal right now, yep.
And so people know you're only 22 years old, right?
Yep, 22. I graduated, I got my bachelor's when I was 20, so.
That's pretty amazing, man. That's not a lot of people do that. So, wow. What has your diet been like now with, as opposed to your off season, as opposed to your prep right now, like going into the show?
So off season, I really like off season because I basically I don't eat foods that I shouldn't eat, but the foods that I do eat, I eat whatever I like.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty conservative with picking healthy things, so it's usually not an issue when I'm not in prep. Now that I am, I've been eating just a lot of lean meats, and this is one thing I don't like about it. It's being hungry, which of course nobody likes. So I eat a lot of greens, a lot of broccoli, green beans, things like that right now. Lots of salads too. Sometimes I'll have 4 salads a day just to keep the hunger off.
Okay.
So things like that.
Okay, and so when you're in off season, then what were you weighing as opposed to now then? Bud?
I got up to about 185 before this, and I'm down 20-ish pounds right now. So.
Okay, good deal. Wow. What did you, with the exercise science, but what drew you into that field? Like, what do you enjoy about that the most?
I guess what drew me into that field the most is that I was at the point that I think a lot of people reach in college, where they're, or even right after high school, where they're deciding their future. And I decided that we get one shot, so I figured I might as well go for what I like. And if I put all my effort into that, I think I could not only expand that, but provide that to other people in a valuable way. So that's why I've really gone all in. That's why I was able to get my degree in 3 years, I think, because I had such passion and interest in what I did. If I didn't have that passion and interest, I wouldn't have been able to push as hard as I did. So, and that's why I still continue in all my aspects of life to work towards greater health and fitness and wellness type goals.
And
So.
that's what you like about personal training as well, right?
Yep, that's why it means so much to me, because I can actually, I'm not selling someone something I don't believe in. If I'm telling a client to do it, it's because I believe it's the right thing for them to do, because I've spent years studying now on what the best things for them to do are.
Yeah, and
So.
that must be cool for you, like you said, to work with a lot of younger athletes, to see you and see that you're obviously doing it and stuff, and that you have an education in it, so that's pretty cool for them.
Yeah, and I mean, I like to be a role model for them as much as I could. I try and not only prioritize looking good and feeling good, of course, and being healthy, but also the other aspects of not being one-dimensional and only having those aspects be good in my life.
Yeah.
So.
Very cool. What's cardio like right now, bud?
Cardio right now is about 30 minutes a day, not super intense. I'm in pretty good shape right now for being 3 weeks out, so we don't want to push it too hard, just so I don't have too much difficulty trying to recover from that. Other than that, it's just usually I go with incline walking. It's the most efficient, I think, way to do it.
So you come down, you have a pretty fast metabolism, bud? Did you seem to come down pretty quick?
Yeah, my metabolism seems to be really fast. I've got a background in running, so I've always had that like kind of base fitness with that, and I think that has probably helped, whereas I think very few people who go into bodybuilding have a distance running type background along with sprinting, so I think that's definitely helped me for sure.
It probably helps you with leg development too, I'm sure.
Definitely leg training, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say definitely. Finally, people you'd like to thank, bud? Family, friends, colleagues, anyone?
I definitely like to thank Bill and Steph, who are the owners of Game Changer Athletics, for all of their support throughout all this, as well as definitely my family has been very supportive. Other than that, I've had a few training partners who they know who they are, and they've helped push through some of the harder workouts, and yeah.
Well, good, man. Well, you're 3 weeks out. You're looking crazy. A few of the athletes here, we did a photo shoot here for a bunch of the athletes that Bill have here. You look insane. Good luck with the show and everything. I'm interested to see how you do.
Thank you very much, Jeff. I appreciate it.
Well, it's my pleasure, bud. Good luck.